How all of you have heard about the shooting that happened in Jacksonville, Florida? 3 innocent people dead because of a racist whom we've gotten information is a stone cold racist. It's a shame that this happened, and it really is angering me. But it's angering me even more the fake platitudes that Governor Ron DeSantis, the Republican who's trying to run for president of the United States, has shown. Take a look at this clip where during a press briefing about the tropical storm that's about to hit there, had this to say.
Perpetrating violence of this kind is unacceptable, and targeting people due to their race has no place in the state of Florida.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're not going to target people based on race. That has been your whole mantra. I mean, your whole campaign is about anti-wokeism. And you can't even define what wokeism is. You can't even define what wokeism is. But we know what it is to you. It's anything that doesn't start with, it's anything outside of white nationalism or white Christian nationalism. If it's black, it's wrong. If it's LGBTQ, it's wrong. But a day later, he had this whole event. They had this whole event. DeSantis and his plump wife, who thinks she's Jackie Kennedy, was there. And the Jacksonville City Councilwoman actually tried to stop it stop people booing Ron DeSantis. Take a look at this clip.
Well, thank you for doing this. I want to just say to the councilwoman, I got you. Don't worry about it. We've already been looking to identify funds to be able to help, one, make sure there's adequate security for Edward Waters College. We are not going to allow these institutions to be targeted by people.
Okay, listen, y'all. Let me tell you, we finna put parties aside, cause it ain't about parties today. A bullet don't know a party, so don't get me started. Okay, Jacoby is nice, but Ann is not. Now, if the governor wanted to come here and he bringing gifts to my community, y'all know I'm taking the gifts, because we've been through enough already, and I don't want to go through no more. Now, y'all just be quiet just a minute and let the governor say what he gonna say, and we gonna get this party started. You hear me? Okay, let's do it.
With all respect to Councilwoman Pittman, she is absolutely wrong. And the fact is, and the reason why I say she's wrong is because Ron DeSantis is getting exactly what she deserves. What he deserves, excuse me. During the whole time, this guy has done absolutely nothing in Florida, but scream about stopping Black history, ending Black history, doing policies that actually intentionally target African Americans. Sooner or later, something like what happened in Jacksonville was going to happen. It was only a matter of time before it happened, and now it has. But instead of listening to me rattle on, I want you all to listen to a state representative who put Ron DeSantis in his place.
The governor who has done nothing but fan these types of happenings throughout our state. Look, at the end of the day, the governor has blood on his hands. He has had an all-out attack on the Black community with his anti-woke policies, which we know very well was nothing more than a dog whistle to get folks up and riled up in the way in which it just happened on yesterday. As I listened to him for the first time with that statement, my blood is literally boiling. Myself and other representatives, particularly Black representatives, throughout the past few legislative sessions, we have repeatedly told him what his rhetoric was going to do. And that is exactly what transpired on yesterday. This is absurd. It's ridiculous. He is one of the causes to this. This is an agenda that he has been pushing since he has gotten into office. He showed us who he was when he initially ran for governor, saying, don't monkey this around, don't monkey this up. Those type of statements, it only leads to things like this.
I don't think I need to say anything more at the way she just said. I think my feelings about this whole situation, about what Ron DeSantis let happen, was the man who pushed it to happen. Now, I'm not saying he gave the gun to this guy. No. But sooner or later, his rhetoric was going to get people killed. And now, here we are. It's bad enough that Ron DeSantis just opened up gun laws to say that anyone can get a gun. It doesn't matter. It's all loose. Get a gun, whatever. It was only a matter of time before a mass shooting. Well, actually, it already has happened. That high school that David Hogue was in, that you Republicans refuse to do anything about. Or you're going to refuse to do anything about this. You're going to keep blaming the victims. You're going to keep doing this and that and the other. And since the victims happen to be African American, you're definitely not going to do anything about it. How high does the body count have to go before you have to actually do something? It's bad enough that you waste so much time trying to fight wokeism. What is that? Wokeism. We don't want things to be woke. I keep asking people, I keep asking Republicans, I keep asking the MAGA, what is woke? You can't even, none of you will answer me. None of them answer me. You just don't like, woke for me in this particular context is another word for racist. I hate these people because they're Black. We don't want to learn, we don't want to learn about Black. Get over it. Black history is American history, and sooner or later, his like the state representative said, this was bound to happen. Ron DeSantis gave a loaded gun to a racist, not literally, figuratively. Sooner or later, something like this was bound to happen. And the fact that it happened near an HBCU, an historically Black college or university, that should tell you and that should tell me exactly why he was targeting these people. Why he was doing all this. That should tell you everything you need to know. So quite honestly, it's got to stop. Ron DeSantis is responsible for this. Now, he may not have been the one who pulled the trigger, but he might as well have handed him the gun. And as for that Councilwoman Pittman, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on this. You are dead wrong on this. Ron DeSantis deserved to get booed. And frankly, he's probably going to get booed the rest of the time. This is a guy who's trying to become president of the United States over Donald Trump and a dozen others. And frankly, in the polls, he's doing terribly. Even if Donald Trump were to drop out of the race now, with everything that he's going through, he probably still wouldn't become president. And God help us if he did. Because we already see how he's trying to run Florida into the ground. He's going to run the entire country into the ground with his anti-woke policies that he still won't explain, that none of the MAGA will explain. This man is 100% responsible for what happened in Jacksonville. He didn't fire the bullets, but he might as well have given them the gun. And frankly, this is going to follow him. I will personally see to it that this situation, the 3 deaths, that state representative said it correctly. He has blood on his hands, and we are not going to let him wash that blood off, no matter how many times he tries to clean it. Now, he can try to sell us some fake platitudes of, I wish this didn't happen, this is so wrong, or the fake platitude of saying we're not going to allow people to be targeted by their race, knowing full well that that's exactly what he did that led to this. He can try to or he can try like Macbeth to wash the blood clean from his hands, but I assure you it is unwashable. You put yourself in the spot, DeSantis, and there is no coming out from it. No matter how many black people you have try to speak out for you, like this city councilwoman Pittman did. There's no coming out from this, boy. You made your bed. Lay in it. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.